Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm here to do your card reading for the month of October. I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot and it's going to be a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign. So it's a general reading. That means you can check out your other placements as well to get a full picture. I'm laying out the Celtic cross today. So again, if your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign is in Aries, this is the right video for you. So let's see, what are the energies for Aries in October? What are the energies for Aries? All right, so there is something where you do have a little bit of anxiety, worries, or sleepless nights. I feel like there's something where you're overthinking a situation, and therefore I feel like you are going downwards in a spiral of anxiety and panicky energies. This might have to do with someone with a Sagittarius, because we have Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance, but also this might be connected to some sort of balance in your life. It could be related to healing, so it could be physical or mental, emotional balance. It might be something else in your life that has gone like out of balance and where you are now worrying and you're concerned, how am I getting back into balance in that area of my life or in my life in general? So I feel like you're a little bit concerned when it comes to the topics of balance, of harmony, peace and healing. Let's see, what else do we got? Aries. What else? Aries. Yeah, and we do see a conflict here. So that might be an inner conflict. It might be something that is manifesting outside. But also what I'm getting with this card here, and at the bottom of the deck, obviously, we have one of the other cards, is that I feel like there is some sort of struggle. So it feels like you're struggling. You're trying to improve this situation. You're trying to improve your health or whatever. You are trying to get into balance again. You're trying to heal. You're trying to... For some of you, this could be deeply personal, like you've gone just through the energy of a death and rebirth, because obviously this is number 14 and number 13 in the tarot is a death energy. So this card usually comes up when you just went through an intense time of change, of transformation, where you are basically letting go a part of yourself in order to emerge again as someone new. That might be because you let go of a specific way of thinking, of being, of acting, of whatever that is. So this is about a transmutation. It's about an alchemy of your soul, of your personality. So with these cards, I do feel like there's something in your life that is also deeply personal. I know I just said all the aspects of what temperance can mean, but I feel like this is such a deep personal process that you are going into, and I feel like you're looking a lot within, especially with the Temperance card. I feel like it's like looking within. Who am I now? I feel like this is the question. After this death and rebirth energy, after you have let go of something, you might need to find yourself back again, or you need to find yourself again, and I feel like there is some sort of conflict where you're trying to improve something, where you trying to make something better. And with that I do see the energies of concern, worry, sleepless nights, or overthinking. We do have the Queen of Swords, again a lot of thought energy here, so a lot of thinking, a lot of clarity. The Queen of Swords is about authenticity. So who am I now? What is my truth? What's the truth that I want to live, that I want to express? Because obviously this is a queen who's very, very expressive, so someone who's good in communicating. And I feel like, again, this is the conflict. It might relate to a certain group of people where there is some sort of conflicting energy about you expressing your truth. So let's see. All right. What are the energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October? What are the energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October, please? All right. Bottom of the deck, well, there is your happy place. We do have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is the energy of the cherry on the cake. So it feels like you are on the path to your happy place, to your wish fulfillment, to the thing that really is fulfilling you. So that's underneath. So everything, I feel like everything is serving the purpose of you trying to find the Ten of Cups here. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Wands. It's so difficult because I have a German channel as well, so I'm always confusing wands and cups anyway in German, and then doing this in English is a little bit like messing up with my brain. Anyway, we do have the nine of wands here. So what does play a part are the wounds or the experiences of the past. So that's the current energy you're in for the month of October. It might be that you're looking back onto the past and onto the wounds and feeling like the wounded warrior who needs to rest, who needs some time to heal, to recover. And maybe that's a big part of your journey in October, recovering, healing. I mean, we had the energy of the temperance as well, right? And the main key there is balance and healing. But with the temperance, I also felt like another energy came through, which is the energy of something deeply personal after a death and rebirth energy. Feeling, getting to know yourself again. Who am I now? Being more aligned to your true self, to your soul essence, I feel like. But then again, it's again the question, who am I now? And I feel like everything is circling here around the energy of the past experiences. And digesting them, and there is a completion in your life at the moment. Now with the Nine of Wands, there comes an energy that well, it is about protecting yourself and setting healthy boundaries. Sometimes with the wounded warrior energy, the walls could be too big. So the question here that I would ask you is, are you able to set healthy boundaries now and learn from the experiences from the past? Or do you feel like you are in the phase where you feel like very vulnerable and you have like a meter of brick wall around you so that nobody can hurt you and nothing can come in and out? So that's obviously something to think about. The energy of the Lovers is the difficulty here. So that's the blocked or challenge energy. So obviously this could relate to an energy of a specific connection in your life, maybe friendship, maybe love. Maybe you feel like love is at the moment blocked or very challenging, at least, let's say. But beside that, I feel like the Lovers always stand for a choice. So that's the original meaning of the card. Making a choice, something that feels right to you. So this is a choice from the heart. This is a choice where you decide now what feels right to you. And especially with the energy that came through, like getting to know yourself, it feels like maybe at the moment it's quite difficult for you to make a decision because it feels like you need to get in touch with yourself. Who am I now? What does feel right to me? What doesn't? So I feel like if there is a significant choice that you feel like is coming or that is like there already, it feels like the difficulty could be that you don't actually quite know what the right thing is for you now. In that case, if you don't know what to do nothing and just let the energies play out a little bit and see where you are maybe in a week or two. So what are you focusing on? Ten of Pentacles. So it might be that you are focusing on money, on finances, on all the earthly material things now. It might be focusing on business. Obviously that is connected to your finances as well. So that could be something with the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is an energy of achieving it all. So whatever it is that you want to see manifested in your life, I feel like you are focusing now on that. Like I said, it could be finances and business, but it could also be family and your home life. So maybe you're now more focusing on your home life. Whatever it is, I feel the energy I'm getting is that you're trying to perfectionate. Do you say it like that? It does sound wrong when I'm saying that, but also I'm German, so I might just not say it the right way. Anyway, it feels like you're trying to improve. It feels like you're trying to improve that area of your life. So really focusing up on building abundance in what area of your life that relates to. Like I said, for some of you it feels like it's a financial and business thing. For others I feel like it's more like a family and a home kind of thing. So let's see, there might be some sort of investment where you might now have the finances to and the resources to do whatever it is that you want to get in your life. That could also be something here with the 10. In your heart, oh, and there we go. What did I say? We have the Death card here. It's an ongoing thing still. So interestingly, I said already, I mentioned this energy already. So there is this deep transformation, and it's on the emotional subconscious level here. So you're thinking about stability, security, finances, business, family, home life, or gaining stability again after this deep transformation. But I do also see that you are still in this transformation. So like a part of you is leaving you now. There's something related to your old self, way of thinking, feeling, acting, thought patterns, belief system. Something is deeply changing within you, and you're still in it. So I understand that at the moment it's quite difficult to make a decision, because I feel like this transformation hasn't ended yet. It's not like, oh yeah, you're done, you are already fully emerged in the Temperance card now, where it is about finding yourself again and who you are, being more in alignment with yourself. I feel like you're still in it. In the past, defensive energy here. Maybe you were defensive. Maybe someone else was defensive. Maybe you felt like fighting, like, oh, I always need to stand up and fight for myself or for what I believe in. So interestingly, with the 7 of Wands here and then the 9 of Wands in the center of the reading, um, it feels like there is a lot of, well, I feel like you made a lot of experiences in the past, because that's what the ones are, experiences. But I also feel like there was a lot of struggle, a lot of fighting and fighting again and standing up for yourself, sometimes maybe feeling quite alone here. Because some German words coming through, some German filling words that you just do automatically. With this card, I mean, you see this person has a good position, so this person is not at the bottom. So this person has already worked for his or her position, but there are conflicts, there are things from the outside that are bothering or that are causing challenges. And I mean, I at least feel that in the past you were, if you didn't need to like defend yourself, then I do at least feel like you try to keep your peace and harmony and balance through the storms and through the conflict here. But then again, being at the 9 of Wands now, I do see that you feel quite tired actually, and I can see this with I mean, death is an intense experience, so you are in an intense experience right now, and the 7 of the Wands in general could be quite, working through the Wands could be quite intense in terms of there's a bit of struggle to go through, because that's the experiences that we make that strengthen our character. And so yes, you gain a lot of knowledge and experience here, but it's a bit exhausting, and I feel like you're definitely at the energy of, oh my god, how long, I just want to retire, or at least recover now. In the near future, there is still emotional pain coming up. So there's still a situation where I feel like you are still working through your emotions in the near future. The 3 of Swords, did I just say 3 of Cups? Probably because I thought about the emotional side of it, but the 3 of Swords that we have here is an energy of where it feels like there's some sort of stormy weather, right? So, and you feel like something is slipping away, and now you need to think, and now you need to be creative and think about solutions. So this is not only a card of heartache, and I know everybody is just showing the card like that, where you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna be stabbed in the heart. This is not necessarily the case. Yes, this card can come with discomfort, with emotional pain, some shape or form, but it is also a card of brainstorming, of thinking cleverly now and creatively about how are we continuing, or how am I going to continue now. And that could mean that there might be some choices that need to be made, where that might be a compromise, and you feel like, oh well, it's not the best solution here, so you feel like an emotional discomfort, but it doesn't always need to come with this stabbing pain in the heart. So anyway, let's see, what is your energy you bring into this whole mix. You bring in the 6 of Pentacles, which basically I feel like actually you are looking into investing into something. That's what I said earlier already, which is interesting, because I usually don't say that with the 10 of Pentacles here, but this is my card of you thinking of where to do I invest now, which doesn't necessarily need to be financially, though this obviously could be the case that you're like, okay, I have like £2,000, what am I going to do with those £2,000? I'm looking for buying a car, where do I get the most out of it? So it's a little bit like weighing up, if you get out of it what you give in. So obviously this can talk about, where do I invest my energy, where do I invest my time, where do I invest my health, my love, my care, my whatever, possibly finances here. So I feel like this is the energy where you are in now, really reconsidering to keep the balance of giving and taking. And there might be something where you are working with the energies of giving and taking. Maybe you were more the giver and now it's more about receiving. Maybe you were more on the receiving end and now it's about you helping. So there's something about this balance where I feel like you're now very much focused on the energy of the other person, or the energy your environment has onto you is, there's a fresh new start. The Fool in German, Narr. So the Narr or Fool is the energy here where there is a brand new start, a brand new chapter, a new beginning in your environment. Maybe there is a new person, or there's a new beginning with someone in your life. That could be the case. If you think about what influence has your environment onto you, and it's the Fool, well, it might be there's some sort of new environment. May that be work environment or social circle or a new friend, like literally one person here who's new, or a new beginning with a person. I said that already. It could be maybe you're moving or you're thinking to move, and it would be like, oh, this is now a new environment I'm in. So there's something new related to the energies outside of you. And I do feel it's actually inspiring. I do feel like it's a good new. Sometimes it might be bad new, but I feel like this is an inspiring good new here. So what are your hopes and fears? Maybe you're looking for love. Maybe you're looking for friendship. Maybe you're looking for marriage or a partnership, which is interesting, as I'm going to show that again. That seems to be the issue here. I know I said that this is the energy of a choice, and I guess in a way you could say that the Two of Cups is a choice as well, because twos are always choices as well. There are two things, so what am I choosing now? And with the Two of Cups, it's a very similar energy to this. It's like making a choice from the heart. So maybe you're hoping to choose the right thing here, but I also feel there's something connected to connections. May that be in love, may that be in business, may that be in friendship. I feel like you hope for a very harmonious relationship in some shape or form. Like I said, it could be also a business contract. Maybe you're hoping for a business contract. That would be a partnership as well in a way. So, or maybe you're just simply looking for love and wishing for love. How's everything developing here? Oh dear. All right, we have a radical ending. So, I mean, you're going through this whole death and rebirth process at the moment, and there is this energy of temperance coming as well. This is what we had in the pre-shuffle, right? But I do feel before you reach this balanced place, there is still a little bit more work to do. That will basically lead to rethinking, finding creative solutions, working through a bit of emotional discomfort or pain, leading up to a radical ending. But that could be the ending of a difficult phase. What do we have at the bottom again? Look at that. I think I should show this again, because everything is serving you to find your happy place, to find your crowd of people, to find your true love, to find your happiness and fulfillment at work, whatever this relates to, whatever area of life. And maybe this is your life in general with your personal or spiritual development. Then this is what the result should be. This is what everything is about. It's about finding your happy place. And look at this. So interesting. I have another tarot deck here, which is my own tarot that I haven't showed you yet. It's going to be released in November, so you need to be a little bit more patient. But just look what's on the top of the deck. Little sneak peek here. You can't see that, right? It's so bright, the light. it's the Ten of Cups here as well. So isn't that a beautiful confirmation? So everything, I feel like your life is moving into the direction of abundance and fulfillment. But in order to get there, there is something that needs to end. That might be something within you, like you do have the Death card in your emotional or subconscious side. There is something to work through. There is, I feel like, a positive, supporting, uplifting energy in your environment. That could be a good friend, because the Fool with the dog on the side could be a soulmate energy as well, which is like a companion kind of friendship, companionship. And I do feel like you are at the moment really, I mean, this is also what the Temperance card means, right? Bringing your life into balance, but that might mean that there's something on your emotional side that you need to bring into balance again, and that's why we have the Intense Death card here. Well, Gemini, did I say just Gemini? No, Aries, we are in the fire sign Aries here. Well, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, that might be the case. Anyway, so Aries, I hope this resonates. So please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.